Hey y'all, welcome back. I didn't turn on my mic. Hi Mav, welcome. And thank you for bringing Cheezer. I'm gonna stay on the main menu for a minute because there's something I haven't seen before that I'm hoping will kick in a minute. More like a second. That was like great timing. Oh, what's this? Wander's sitting, sleeping, but Agro's here. What's she doing? Where's she going? Check it out, it's Agro Adventure. Look at that. Yeah. So you can watch this. I also was thinking about the, yeah, hey, welcome back, Crooked Mantis. Yeah, this sequence is a lot of fun. I didn't watch it through all the way, so I don't know how long this goes on for. But I did want to touch on something I mentioned last time, because I was thinking about, the whole, I made a comment about how, like, it's interesting that Wander and Mono's relationship is kind of vague, but it, I was thinking about it, and the flip side of that. So on the one hand, they could be anything to each other, but on the other, it kind of highlights how she isn't that important to the story. If we don't need to know who she is relative to Wander. And it got me thinking as well, like, I don't know that this was the intention, but considering how people complained about Yorda and Eco, it almost feels like the developers saying, hey, don't worry, you're saving a girl in this one, but we knocked her out. She's for all intents and purposes dead and just laying on a slab of concrete for like the whole story, on a big stone table. We put her up on a pedestal in like the safest place in the game, and you won't have to worry about, protecting her at all. It seems it's a little silly. And yet, I think Agro fills the part of the role of a companion in a way that maybe they wanted to with Yorda, but like it didn't. Well, in a way that I think works better than Yorda and Eco, where like Agro doesn't have to do a lot. She doesn't have to be all that like clever or anything, but she's really like, she's actually a companion who like the two of you are working together towards all of your goals. And like, I think that works a lot better than, escorting the helpless girl through the castle. Based on all the discussion we had during that playthrough. Yeah, you already had subtle behaviors and reactions that gave you something to latch onto. Yeah, as compared with Mono, who is totally out cold. You mean? And the European version, the one thing that they did for Yorda is the European version, she will, if you're taking a long time, like you're stuck on something, on a puzzle, she'll eventually go towards like the place that you're supposed to be to like give you a little hint. So she can help guide you sometimes. But it's also like she is still very frail and otherwise like doesn't serve much of a purpose other than opening doors. Yeah, you think it says a lot when you can place a woman with an animal and the story still works, quote unquote. Yeah. Yeah. And I still enjoy Eco. I criticize the things I love. But it really stands out. And it's like, Mono, so far, and I have to see how the ending goes again, because I kind of remember it, but not in a lot of details. I feel like Mono isn't strictly necessary for this story either. Like, wouldn't it make more sense if... Well, I guess... No, you know what? She's there so that Wander's quest isn't totally selfish. Because he wants to bring her back to life, but, like, I was thinking what else... The only other way you can make this work is if he is trying to, like, cure some fatal disease that he has or something. Or to lift a curse on himself. Or, you know, actually, if there's, like, a curse on his village and he's like, Dorman, I've come to lift the curse on my village, then that would be it. That's all you would need. I think they just like this, there's just, like, some parallels here with Eco that I think they liked, where it's, you know, boy rescuing girl story, but in a different setting, and you can also have this, like, pedestal where she's lying in the cathedral set and stuff. Yeah. You want to like Mono, but don't have anything beyond Wander's determination. Yeah, we don't know anything about her. We don't even know what her curse is. Oh, dang. I forget which Colossus this is, but I guess the joy of the story, the joy of the game is discovering it again. Oh yeah, and isn't there a thing about, like, Wander's cloak is shaped like the sigils on the Colossus? Like, maybe his cloak is also, like, magical in some way, not just the sword. Hey there, Agro. But yeah, I think, like, a very simple change you can make to this story is that Wander is trying to rescue his village. Oh, it's Eco's cloak too, just doubled, is it? I was wondering if it was the same design as Eco's cloak. Eco's cloak has more color on it, right? And this is just sort of... This has been turned into that kind of aquamarine or not aquamarine, I guess, but it's like kind of jade colored. And he's got it on the front as well as the back, like you said. It's the exact same shapes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I guess there's meant to be some connection there. Some commonality. You know what? Hang on. Speaking of Mono, let's actually, like, go chicken on her. Oh, we scared the birds. 3 birds for 3 Colossuses. Yep. Oh, the camera even knows. It's like, yep, she's still dead. I don't know if she looks any different over the course of the game, but I know that the clouds clear up. Clouds over each of the Colossus areas clears up when you kill them. You have to cut it off at the midpoint with the circle. Oh. Oh, you mean doubled, like, just on both sides, like the pattern has been kind of, it's like if you have, yeah, if you treat a symmetry, there's like a symmetry across the middle, up top and bottom, right? Okay. Interesting. Oh wait, we can pet Agro from up here. Wait. Good Agro. Oh yeah, enjoy your dinner, Mev. I'm probably going to be wandering around trying to catch lizards again. While I search. I think the Colossus is going to be like this way. Yeah, okay. So what's this way on the map? Oh, that's right. I keep looking at these clouds and thinking that they're forests. But no, they're clouds. They kind of look like tree foliage, but I think they're meant to be... They're just areas we haven't gone yet. Which, it's a neat little detail. I love this map. And it's really handy to have the little grid numbers and letters, even though A is off the edge of the map for whatever reason. I don't know why that happened. But yeah, this nice little indication, and I guess we've only found 2 shrines. I thought I found a 3rd one. But maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of the cathedral shrine. But okay, we want to go this way, generally. I also learned that apparently you can, if an eagle gets close enough, you can kind of ride on any eagle that in this game, and not just the really big ones. Or really big one. I think there's one eagle that's bigger than the rest. And I'm curious to find it at some point. Maybe in the next stream we can look for it. But I didn't look up any specific ones, but I did look up how... Oh. I didn't look up any of the Colossus that we haven't... Oh, wait, there's so many. Are any of these? I don't think any of them are glowy tail lizards.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta look out for them. It's sneaky because the bellies are glowy. But you think the birds reside in the big birds reside in specific areas? Yeah. I don't know if I've ever encountered them before either, but they're definitely like out in like big wide open spaces somewhere. Oh, this one. I think of this one as the giraffe. I don't know how accurate that is. But yeah. Oh yeah, and there's this overhang. I wonder if we can go up there somehow. Maybe. Like, I wonder if we can go up there, like, on purpose. Now, and I remember the trick with this Colossus. I wonder if I forget if we need aggro to be able to jump high enough. I don't think so. I did see somebody speedrunning the second Colossus as well, and using... I think using aggro to jump on the tail that I was trying to reach last time. That you can just about get it, if you're really slick about it. Yeah, aggro, I think you want to stay here. Oh, you see this Colossus as a horse, but it definitely has part giraffe energy, yeah. I think it's something about the head shape, but you're right, it is very horse-like, as I think about it. Oh, aggro, I'm not abandoning you. Don't worry. Oh, she ran right into this wall. Is there some good algae there or something? Oh, oops. I had a goyle. I was kind of hoping to find some lizards in here or something. Well, at any rate. Oh, there it is back there. It's just sort of sitting. It's got kind of like a crown and stuff. Oh, aggro. Oh, aggro. Oh, I'm not actually standing next to her. It's okay. She's like a little puppy dog that can't be left alone for too long. Or she gets anxious. She does know that... She knows that I need her, too. Obviously. You know, I've got to try jumping while on her back while she's running, because I feel like that was a thing that you could do as long as, like, you're running the same direction. Right? Oh, I missed it. If I was really quick, maybe I'll try that some point. Yeah, this one's like the sneak Colossus, but I don't know if I need to actually sneak or if I can just be kind of reckless about it. Hello. She's just got this little clearing. Yeah, I love this design with the rib cage and the pointed, like, hoof legs. Kind of horse-like in that way too. I think I remember trying to do the same trick with Agro here of jumping on its back, on the like hind area. But that doesn't really work. Or maybe it would work if I was really clever about it. Yeah, look at that. Or wait, you know, oh no, you know what? It's too close. Let's go this way. I think this one is a little faster than the other ones that we've fought so far. Oh, they got the debris. How good is your hearing? Oh, the sound design for this fight is super good. Yeah, it is. What's going on? It's just kind of messing around over there. Agro, where are you? I can hear you, but I don't know where you've gone to. Oh, there it is. Oh, I think I took too long. I don't know if I can get it. Maybe its hearing is really bad, and that's why I'm able to just, like, run up. Yeah. Okay, so what I remember seeing with the first and second Colossus, like, grab points, I saw people describing how, like, they work. Where you can, like, not get knocked off at all. And the idea seemed to be that, like, you kind of don't stand on the sigil. You kind of grab, like, near it, but, like, not actually at it. Oh. Careful. It's like here somewhere. Oh, we have to injure the neck? Huh? Oh, wait, I saw something. There it is. So, like, maybe, like, up here? That seemed to be the general pattern, is, like, if you're not, like, actually on the sigil, like, you'll still hit it, but you also won't, like, lose... you won't get swung around while the Colossus is flailing. That doesn't seem to be it, though. I think I'm a little off. And I don't know how difficult this one is to find. Oh, no. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, this is like the same as the first Colossus music, I think. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I need to get, like, on the actual fur somewhere. Okay, wait, it's gonna... Whoa, rearing up! Okay, Okay. I know there's a way to cycle stabs as well. I don't really want to like rely on speedrun strats, but I think it's as interesting to kind of dig into the game than mess around with it in possibly unintentional ways. Okay, so the other one is on this side, right? Oh. Boom. Okay. Look at Agro! She's running interference for me. Whoops. Well, that ain't it, because I'm getting tossed. Oh. Yeah, there's like some trick where you can like let go of grabbing and then like more quickly prepare your sword for a stab, I think, because you don't have to pull it out of the Colossus. What they call cycle stabs. Or stab cycles, something like that. Whoa, rearing up. Oh. I just want to get like all my grip back first. Yeah, what is that sound? That's like an actual animal sound. I don't remember what it's called, but it's familiar. Oh, they're tumbling into the crown. I think it's like a bird call. That sound, kind of. Oh, oh, oh. Well, I don't know if I found... Oh, plants, that's what I'm thinking of. The spot that you can grab onto and not get thrown around is called a plant. And I don't know if I found it, but that was really easy. Alright. I'm sorry, big horse giraffe. You've been defeated. Agro, where are you? Oh, I didn't make it. Oh, she reached me just at the end. That's so sad. But somehow she knows. She knows how to find us. Yes, I would like to save. I'm glad I'm wearing headphones. I don't know if I've ever played this game with headphones before. Because I've only ever played it, like, on my TV. Yeah, I love that sound. Like a good thunderclap and a crumble. There's something different about Mono. Maybe we should have put her under glass or something. Is she gathering flies? Yeah, Agro knows this guy's no good. Dorman. I say guy colloquially, but I probably shouldn't. Dorman is like... is very clearly a kind of a non-binary demon god creep thing. Oh, she does change over time. I thought Mona looked less pale, like the color's coming back. You know, but I was not sure. Well, the little light flicker change there. I didn't realize her dress has some pink on it. Like there's some actual designs and stuff. It kind of looked more like a nightgown. Yeah, there's like a design there. I wonder if that's like a ceremonial thing that she was like sacrificed in. Well, onward we go. Or wait, did you want to say goodbye to Mono for now, Agro? Yeah. I think it's kind of funny that the grip and the health bar come up when I do that, because it's almost like you got more health for petting Agro. Here's that thing. I'm curious real quick, I want to visit. I haven't usually visited the like the resting place of a Colossus that I've killed before, and I'm curious to see about the first Colossus. I don't know, just to see it for myself. And in this place, I was sure there'd be a lizard. I didn't find one. But Mono gets brighter over time, in contrast to how Wander changes over time. Oh, I should pay more attention to Wander. I know that by the end, like, his eyes are all, like evil and, like, have scarring and stuff. Oh, this is different, isn't it? Or is it? No, maybe this is the same. It feels different. Yeah, well, we've killed 4 Colossus so far, so maybe I should take a closer look at Wander. See how different he looks. Well, it's a little far. When I get up on top of this cliff face, maybe we can look closer. I feel like Wander's changes become immediately apparent at the end of the game when you have that close-up cutscene and his eyes are all black. But it feels like any changes up till then have to be much more subtle. In a weird way, this reminds me of playing Horizon Zero Dawn and being very disappointed in how, like, little you have to do to navigate and, like, climb on stuff. You just kind of hold the analog stick forward and you kind of go. It's hard to tell anything from Wander, but I guess he does look a little darker, but that could also be the lighting. Like, his face looks more beat up. His neck. Oh yeah, there's something going on with his neck. He's got like spots and marks and stuff. All the work of all those tendrils. Was that it? What was this way? Oh, nothing's this way. Because you see all of these in the end credits scene, but I want to go visit. Oh, it's like it's already begun to decompose. It's like turned into stone. Like there's a little bit of moss in there, but it's just like returning to the earth. Yeah, wow, look at that. Oh. I just like never came back to any of these places to see. It almost looks like it's fossilizing. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Wow. Oh. And this building always stood out to me. I feel like it's like tempting to climb it, but I think it's too tall. Dancing on his grave, no. That was an accident. He was just going do. Wanderer's trying to catch his grip, catch his footing. Whoa. Camera like inside this little thing here. Ah. Oh yeah, you can't even climb on these ledges apparently, so. Welcome back, Mav. I rambled on and came over here to this Colossus that is like fossilizing. It's interesting because I never came back. I never bothered to like visit the spots of the Colossus until like the end credits, where they show you all of the destruction you have wrought. Yeah, and there you can see the big cathedral. I don't know what it's supposed to be called. A sanctuary or shrine, or it's big for a shrine. Sanctuary or haven or something like that. I think of it as a cathedral. It has that like grandiose quality to it. Ah, nice. That looks a little far. Let's not drop there. I like that little that little bit where they get you to do the rolling dodge. I never really thought about it because I think it's so early in the game you kind of forget that it's even there. Oh. Got a coil for weight and aggro. Yeah, let's see where the next one is. I think I know which one Dorman was talking about. I just forget like where you go to get to it. Oh, it's up around. I see. Okay. Wait, is that? No, I thought the landscape had changed and it like closed up the entrance we went to before, but I think you can go back where we were. A void. Oh, nope. I was a little bit reckless there. I think that's the passage we went through before. Oop. Oh yeah, and I guess we also killed another Colossus while we were gone, Mav. It was surprisingly didn't take as long as the other ones. Maybe because I have more grip gauge now. Oh, there are some doves. Or maybe seagulls. This is everything. I mean, sorry. It's cool. There's a horse Colossus. Or a giraffe. I still think of it like a giraffe Colossus. Something about it feels like it has a long neck. Oh, wait. Is there something over here, I wonder? Just sort of a point of interest up here. Or maybe a lizard lives. Because that's something I think is interesting. You have all these birds and these, like, demon lizards. I mean, I'm calling them demon lizards. I don't know what they're supposed to be called. In this so-called forbidden land where there's only supposed to be dead things. I think that's very interesting. Like, life has been slowly coming back to this place of its own accord, I think. But it's been... people have been away for it so long. It's almost like the like, Korean exclusion zone or something. Or like Chernobyl. Where people have been gone for so long that it's just... that the life is coming back on its own. Like, Chernobyl has very That whole area in Chernobyl has like very active wildlife, from what I heard. Yeah, or during COVID when people weren't going outside, that's true. And especially when they weren't driving. Lots of clear, empty streets. I think there were like, I remember hearing stories of like wild animals kind of wandering into towns during COVID because like nobody was there. Now here we can surely find a lizard. Oh, careful. Sorry, Agro. That's not meant for you. Oh, is she gonna be running around scared now because I accidentally pointed the bow in her direction? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hans. You should know that I don't mean anything by it. Now, where is this guy? Where's this little critter? They like to hang out in this gap in between things sometimes. Or not. Oh. Oh, there it goes. It was about to go in there and I scared it off. Scurried away. Oh, there you are. The hunter lies in wait for his prey. A delicacy that grants him greater strength. Oh. I'm really grateful for that slow walk button. It's like really handy. Oh. Right there. Oh. Dang. No, 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 no. Where'd you go? Ah, dang. Wait. Oh, I thought I had the bow. No, dang. It's interesting that you have unlimited arrows in this. I really thought about it. It's more like Legolas and the Colossus. Oh, wait, does that? Oh no, that was like part of the sky seeping in. Oh, you're way up there. Oh, I just knocked it off. Okay, let's climb. Whoops, no, no, no. Triangle first. It's like the long jump with Mario. You gotta do crouch first, then jump. Or something like that. Something about chasing this lizard around feels like a parable. Like sort of a classical story of some kind. And the message is about patience. Oh. Lizard didn't seem to notice that. Although I thought it's quite loud. Not as loud as the like special bow that has like extra sound about it. Oh, I got it. Oh, but I killed it. I didn't want to kill it. Oh. I'm sorry, demon lizard. Whoops. I'll take a little bit of fall damage in your memory. And I will pet Agro 2 times for you. Wow. The camera's trying so hard to show us the view. It's like, you don't get the view because you killed the lizard. I'm sorry. I won't kill the next lizards, I swear. There's one. Let's not run over it. There's a bunch of lizards. I think, to be fair, the only lizard that got killed last stream was the one that Agro ran over. I could hardly help that. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. I forgot to save at the thing. Oh, and Agro can't follow here. I remember this one. I should have paid attention to Dorman. I didn't know which Colossus we're going to exactly. It's just he said something about a lake. Or they said something about a lake. I think they has to be the pronouns for Dorman, right? Because it has multiple voices. One male and one female in particular. Or kind of, you know, I shouldn't even say that. Like kind of one male coded and one female coded voice. Probably the voice actors would say as much. Oh. There you go. Four defeated. We're a third of the way through, kind of. Despite how big Shadow is, or how big Colossus is, it ends up being kind of short, doesn't it? Also, with all these lizards, I kind of want to explore over this way. Oh, careful, Agro, you're going to run into a lizard. Okay. I want to see what's over here. Oh. Oh, she'll even do like a full turnaround. Sorry, I wanted to face this way. So we can enjoy the view. And there's, I think, is that where we fought a previous Colossus? I think it is, down there. Under the bridge. The land bridge. For a second I was looking at those bridge pillars and thinking of like a Colosseum, but that's a later Colossus. Like, it would be nice to have a walking speed between... a speed between run and walk. Oh, hey, fruits. These are something, aren't they? He kind of whiffed it. Ah, is that maximum health? Whoops. In these kind of games, I feel like I don't care as much about maximum health. Because, like, especially since I'm on hard mode, it's not going to make much of a difference, will it? But there are a lot of fruits here. I'm not going to get greedy. I had a few fruits, and that's cool. Agro. Oops. Well, am I not standing in the right place? There we go. Okay. Now, I think we want to go... Yeah, the Colossus is there, so that's our entrance. Yeah, here we are. So, I know some people seem to take to the idea that this takes place before the events of Eco, like, by a long time, even. I think I've seen some of Nomad's Colossus's videos. And they like to suggest that, or they've suggested a few times of that, like, Eco takes place thousands of years later. If not hundreds. But I don't know, I think some elements of this landscape seem like they could be from after Eco, where, like, the castle has collapsed and fallen, and, like, some of its remains remain in here, and some of the ruins are castle ruins, and some of them are ruins from something else. And like this could have taken place a long time after the events of Eco, where like the big desert area used to be the ocean or the sea that was like around the castle, but it's all since dried up. That's just those are my thinkings anyway. Also, are we allowed to go under here, or do I have to dive? I feel like there's space enough to swim here. Oh, there is. Okay. I also find it funny. It's something that I find kind of interesting, but also kind of annoying about fan communities and fan theories about movies and games, where like these things don't have to be directly related. Like they could be totally in other areas. So on the one hand, it is interesting to think about, well, like if they are related to each other, how would they be? How could this be related to Eco? And like, what would that mean? But at the same time, it's also kind of annoying to like insist that they have to be related. Like they don't have to be. And I kind of prickle at that idea. Oh, there it is, the bird Colossus. This is one of the ones that stands out in my mind. In my memory. What's like Deek Souls? Deek Souls and Geek Souls. Do people try to connect Dark Souls and Demon Souls together? They have a lot in common, but I feel like I haven't heard it. I haven't heard anybody argue that they're meant to be the same at all. I guess they both use souls as currency, but I thought... And Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2. Yeah. I mean, Dark Souls 2 is supposed to be a sequel, I think. Right? Even though the ending of Dark Souls, from what I understand, is very... like, isn't really compatible with sequel. Like, it's so... You make a decision that so drastically changes the world that I can't imagine how you'd have a sequel. But yeah. I don't know, now that I think about it, Dark Souls could work in the Demon Souls universe if it takes place like a really long time after, like thousands of years. Oh, Souls 2 is supposed to be a different world or place thing, yeah. I mean, something that Solaire says in Dark Souls kind of plays to that, where like he talks about timelines and you know, seeing people from different timelines and places, which is supposed to explain the multiplayer stuff. But also it could justify, you know, it could justify alternate worlds, and like Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 like maybe overlap in places, but they're actually explicitly different worlds. That sort of thing. Okay, now I'm trying to remember. I think I remember what to do here, but I also remember like these structures are important to climb up in some part. I don't know. I'm gonna try this. Think. It's like you can find Seath's feather or scale in Kingsfield. Oh yeah, they also do that with like the moon blade and stuff. There are a few items in all the the games that like turn up multiple times, like again and again. Oops. Ah, dang. Ah. Okay, well I got its attention. Ah. No. Okay, wait. Maybe I'm just too low. Is it landing or is it coming around again? It's coming around again. Oh man. I was jumping from the wrong part of the wing, wasn't I? I think I was. Let's try it again. Or maybe I have to climb up higher to get it. Oh, I think I see it. Let's see. Or I could climb on the tail, I guess. Let's see about that. I might just get like knocked off again. Oh, yep. Okay, so what do we do with this area then? I was pretty sure you can jump up and grab on, but it seems like no. There's nowhere to grab here though. Yeah, the sides of this thing is all smooth, like there's no ledges to grab. It's like, I feel like I want to climb up these things, but I don't remember doing that for this one. Let's see if it comes down for another swoop. Are you just hanging up there? Ah. Okay, well, you're flying over this thing, so let's go and see if there's anything we can do over here. It's kind of an area to grab here, but not really. Ooh. Hey, Dorman, thanks. I was just exploring this thing, alright? You don't have to bug me, Dorman. Yeah, I can always antagonize them. Yeah, I know, it's just like... It's kind of hard to angle on him, I guess, when it flies overhead. Come on, let's get up on this platform, hey? Oh, it made a noise. Let's see. Flight pattern looks pretty much the same. Oh, there we go. Whoops. Well, that's not good. Oh, almost. Dang. Okay, I think we want the middle one then. It's gonna come down again. Oh, come on, get up on the thing. Ah. Well, it's coming around again. Oh yeah, I didn't think of whistling. Agro is far enough away that we could do that. Yeah. I bet if I was really clever, I could get on its tail. Like, the wind effects here are amazing. I love a game with a good sense of speed. Should probably turn up the volume, actually. For myself, anyway. Okay, let's try and go, like, to the very end of this. And this is one of my favorite tracks, as well. Oops. I forget which one this one's called, actually. Is this a despair-filled farewell? It might be. It just has, it has that feeling to it, though, you know. Oh yeah, I can't do the. I was trying to do the roll forward, but you can't because you grab the. You grab the fur. Gosh. I'm pretty sure it's on the tip of the wings. Yep. Oh, I'm sliding back. Oh. Oh wait, if it thought to turn upside down, that would get rid of me real fast. Oh, well, that too. I think it's over this way. Oh no. I think it's over this way. Oh, there they are. If I remember correctly, you do swim faster underwater, which is not... doesn't make much sense. I think Wander needs to learn some other strokes. Okay, are you coming after me? Oh, you are. You are not. Okay. Let's try a whistle. I thought of using a whistle to get the attention of the last one when we go hiding, so that it would be more antagonized, so it would be drawn to a specific place, but I didn't have to. Are you coming? Coming to play? Oh, what's this? Whoops. Crap. Ah. Boy, it's like I don't know if my arrows even reach far enough. Nope. Oh, wait. Coming down now or no? Okay. Ah, dang. I was too slow. We'll get it on the next pass. Yeah. I'm not giving up. You're gonna have to come down and get me. The music transitions are sometimes a little abrupt. Oh. Hang on for your life, Wander. Oh, no. Okay. That's what I was trying to grab on the last time. Oh, okay. Let's see. Where's the point? Maybe it's like here. No, it's not. I haven't found the plant. Oh. It listened to me. It's going upside down now. I shouldn't have said anything. Dang. I was getting greedy. I could have been smarter about that. Wonder if there are all that many... I feel like there aren't all that many games about being like giant creatures under attack from like humans or other little guys. Maybe there's a game idea there. Oh, Pikmin, yeah. Well, wait, in Pikmin, you're the one sending the little guys to attack the big creatures. I'm thinking of like similarly to how I love the idea of a Monster Hunter game where you play as the monster, and not just in like a cursory way like with Monster Hunter Stories, but like you are a monster living in the wilderness, in the frontier. Oh, that landed. You know, or in this case, playing as, like, these Colossus are such cool designs. I'd love to, like, just play as one, like, flying around or shooting lasers or whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I don't know if I broke the second sigil on its wing, but I'm gonna, like, try and go after this other one. Oh! Yep. Okay, upside down. Got it. Oh, it's sad every time. Such a graceful beast. Crashing into the water. I always wanted to look further under the water in this game and like see what's down there. I don't think you can really. They keep it all very foggy. Definitely said something there. I wonder if anybody... You know, at the end of the game, I think I'll look at the wiki or something and see if anybody's figured it out. Or actually, maybe just look on YouTube and see if somebody has, like, figured out what the words are supposed to be. What they're supposed to mean. Oh, and it's good timing, because we can go to the midstream break now. Although I'm going to leave the game unpaused, because I want to see, again, I want to give Agro the chance to go visit Mono like she supposedly does. Oh, is this the one I think it is? Should be neat. That should be neat. I guess we'll see when we get there, but I think on your comment from last time, Mantis, Crooked Mantis, there was you had said something about how a bunch of the Colossus are very similar to each other, and yet I feel like the way that you mount them or otherwise navigate across their bodies are different enough that it never bothered me. Like, I only noticed in retrospect that, like, oh yeah, a bunch of them are kind of just like giant man shaped. Like an ogre or a human warrior or something. And you kind of like find the part of the body, but also like their environments are also different. It's something that I think is overlooked in a lot of games where like the place that you fight something is very important. Old Monster Hunter had the right idea about that. But anyway, we're gonna go to the midstream break. I'll continue, I'll play, we were playing Invoke from Ace Combat 2. So I think I'll resume that track, because that's very good. And I'll be back in a few minutes. See y'all then. There's the camera. Hey, welcome back. And Agro is just wandering around. She's going outside. She's like, you've been gone for too long, Wander. I'm gonna go get something to eat. But yeah, actually, while we're here, let's go wander. Yeah, I don't know. He does look different. Like maybe he's getting a little more grizzly. I'm getting like dirt on his neck. Maybe his hair might be darker. And Mono, she looks different too. She looks a little bit, she could be a little bit lighter. I think I'd need a side-by-side. One Colossus is probably not enough to tell. Agro. Oh, oops. I have to have empty hand for to pet Agro, I forgot. Yeah. It took ages for people to notice, yeah. I like those kind of details. I imagine they don't take like a crazy amount of effort to do. So like, it's not as big a deal if people don't find it. But it's super engaging. It's really cool when they do. Like the clouds parting. I think you kind of naturally notice that the world gets brighter over the course of the game, but like maybe you don't recognize that it's like every Colossus that you destroy and how like the clouds are clearing up. But I think in a similar way to that, you have all these other things, all these details, all these secrets. And so you have the Shadow of the Colossus community searching for secrets many long years after the game has come out and only discovering things relatively recently. Or recently, period. There's all that stuff about the secret Colossuses. And sadly, it seems like there aren't any extra ones in the game. They're all any Colossus that you don't fight to destroy the things was just never finished. And that's just the nature of it. Yeah. But there are all sorts of interesting things. Like there's the dam. And like the rings in the desert. There's a video I was watching about the rings in the desert. Oh, dang. Fair. I think that's the one where Nomad Colossus like kind of suggested that it was a Nomad Colossus video, and they suggested that the rings were used would be later dug up and used in the Queen's Castle, but I'm like, it could be the other way. Maybe these are the rings from the destroyed castle. Like maybe the castle is in the middle of that big sandy area is now. How sad would it be if they did find a secret Colossus in the fight? It's just a normal janky fight with a Colossus. Yeah. What you mean, like no special encounter really? They found a Colossus and it was just another ogre like the first one. But yeah, I know people were looking for like the devil or the phoenix or stuff like that had stuff that like turned up in promotional material. Those things seem to have some interesting ideas behind them. Oh yeah, no matter, even if it was unique, yeah, it wouldn't. I think I agree. It probably wouldn't live up to the hype. But I would be happy to like have learned that was discovered just for it to exist. I think would be incredible. And then I know Blue Point added like a secret item that you could find if you like went to all these like obscure locations in the game, and that was like a neat little nod to the secret hunting community. Oh, oops! I forgot to save again. One thing I would criticize about these save spots. Oh, wait a minute. Is that another lizard? Or is that the same lizard? Yeah, it's just got the glowy belly. It's okay, demon lizard. I will not bother you anymore. I think one thing that I do wish were different in this is that I feel like just crouching should be enough here to pray. Like, I feel like if you crouch in this area, you should just pray at the shrine of worship. But it's fine. It's okay. I guess you know what, actually, maybe it's a good idea, because if you wanted to slowly walk out of that area, you wouldn't be able to. You would just press R1 and start praying again. Agro, it's okay, Agro. It's okay. Let me get on. Agro, it's okay. Oh, I have to be stopped. Agro. Calm down. Duh. Come Come on, Agro, duh, Agro, duh. I think I joked last time about how, like, we didn't see advanced horse AI again until Breath of the Wild, but they definitely had, like, Red Dead Redemption horse AI. That was pretty good. It's just, like, people don't talk about... I feel like people don't talk about this when they talk about Shadow of the Colossus. Like, Agro's, like, incredible. Oh, I see another lizard. Need a good vantage point, though. Yay! The lizard lives, unless it fell to its death. But I think they climb across the walls. Or maybe they're supposed to be salamanders. Oh, there it goes. There it goes again. You love how the fruit on this tree just falls in the ocean? Oh yeah, this tree has fruit on it, doesn't it? Well, no fruit for me then. I guess the lizards gather at the fruit trees, don't they? Now is this... Oh, I didn't want to zoom in on Agro's butt. This almost looks like some place you can go to, except for that repeated texture back there. Or maybe it is. Maybe we come around and come through that, like, little overpass at some point. I'm not going to try and find out because I'd have to save again. And these things are neat. As much as I have kind of like a mixed feeling on these kind of like this out-of-the-way place that has a tree with fruit and a lizard at it. On the one hand, I think it's cool to encourage you to explore with like little secrets like that, but on the other hand, I feel like I feel more rewarded to find something that is just like exists for its own sake, that like looks cool. And I think Shadow has a lot of that stuff. Shadow of the Colossus has a lot of that stuff. Like, I want to look over here and just see where this river, like, turns into a waterfall. Turns into, like, an Annie Austin video. Of, like... Are there actually even rivers in Shadow of the Colossus? Like, this is a cool thing. Even if we don't go down there, I like that there is a tree on this little island down there. That's cool. There's this world, it's like this world exists for its own sake and not for us. It's like, a lot of it is for us. But mostly it's not. It's just sort of incidentally here, and we just get to see it. Which is like, the real world isn't, like, made for us. Either. It's just sort of there. Like, we just live here. I don't know, in a weird way, it reminds me of The Witness, where there's a lot of the secret stuff in The Witness is just like finding statues that look a certain way at a certain angle and like are doing a different thing at a different angle, and like that's just cool. I don't know, The Witness is a very strange game. I haven't even finished all the stuff I wanted to do in it, but I also kind of felt like I was done with it. Flowers, wait. You hate going super out of the way for some of those secrets because you'll never find it. Yeah, that's true. Like that one with the tree and the lizard in it, I think was kind of obvious because if you're going a straight line into that area, like you're not going to miss that one. And when we're coming out of here, look, there's just this like little, I don't know what that is even. It could be, I don't know, it's just like a little bush. But it's pink, and I like that, that's cool. And that stands out on the landscape. Like, I'm talking about, like, even little things like this, just finding those out on the landscape is cool. And, like, these rings out in the desert, because we can see one of them off to the side. It almost looks like a Stargate or something. Like, those are cool, and they don't have any real purpose to them. They just sort of are here. And I like that. I like that they're just there. I also... Is this the next one? Maybe it is. I was thinking that was a shrine, but it seems like it isn't. Oh, there's a shrine. I want to get to the shrine. But there's also, like, this little area here. Like, it's here and I'm going to explore it, but there might not be anything here. And that's fine if there isn't. Though this does feel... You know, with the rings around in this little area, it does feel kind of like something that would have been out of the Queen's Castle in Eco. Like, it kind of feels like this could be the remnants of that. Which, it doesn't have to be. It could just be that there's, like, similar architecture in this world, in the Forbidden Lands. Although I think it would be consistent with the idea that this is a forbidden land where, like, nothing is alive. If it used to be the Queen's domain, and it's just like... Oh, we don't go there anymore, you know, especially after the castle fell. All I know for certain is that Ueda said, like, no, this is not a sequel. We did not set out to make a sequel to Eco, and that is not what this is. And, you know what? I'm happy with that. I think that's cool. The, like, working title of Nico is a fun pun, and that's about all it is. Oh, I see a lizard immediately. Now let's see if we can get it. Oh, it's very tight aiming. Oh, we didn't get it. Oh, it stopped. Ah, dang. Oh, I'm trying so hard not to kill it. Oh, did I get it? Oh, I did. Yay. The lizard lives. You don't buy anything claiming these two spots are the same land, but I can believe that. Sure. Yeah, I probably, if I paid more attention to the surroundings in Eco, it probably doesn't line up at all. But I'm thinking that makes more sense to me than the idea that Eco takes place after this game. With, like... And that, like, people dug up the rings. There's just some rings. Oh, is there another shrine over there? Or is that one I've been to? Oh, there is another shrine over there. We'll go there eventually, I guess. I think for now, I just like the idea that these places exist in the same world, and they have maybe shared mythology, and that's like the full extent of it. There doesn't need to be anymore. Ueda's comments on the nature of these games' connections have been pretty conflicting. The more you gather, the less clear it is. I think Ueda prefers people interpret rather than take his word. Oh yeah, for sure. There's a term for that, and I can't remember what it is. It's not death of the author, although it's easy to claim that. I guess it could be on a very surface level. It's like the idea that once you've created a work, it belongs to the people who enjoy it. D&D Eco also has different interpretations. Oh yeah. Like kind of different possible meanings on how it impacts the world going forward. Like what happened to Eco and Yorda. Have you heard any interpretations that you like about Eco, Mav? We're at another shrine over here. Or it looks like there's a shrine. Maybe that's just a shadow on a rock. Oh, it's just a shadow. I thought that was another shrine. Okay. Oh, there's a shrine. Right here. Because I don't know, the ending to Eco seemed pretty straightforward. Oh, there's the it was all a dream ending. Oh, that feels like such a cop-out, though. I've never been a fan of that one. That was how they ended, what's it called? That hospital soap opera. It was basically, and it was all a dream ending. Although in that case, it was like a child with special needs in his snow globe was just imagining the entire hospital. Something general? I don't know. You don't buy into death of the author because sometimes the author is a shit and they put in the work in the question. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. I think the actual idea of death of the author is that, like, it's complex, but, like, what you said reflects that. Like, part of the idea, I think, is that, like, their ideas are in their work and like, are kind of evident in the work. If you're critical and you pay attention to it. It's a case-by-case basis, yeah. I mean, I think Death of the Author came up there's, like, some specific, like, novel about, like, an author who dies before he can publish his book, or finish his book. And, like, people are wondering what it means and stuff. I forget what the book is called, but I think that's where Death of the Author, like, discussion and discourse kind of it's like a very early start of it. I don't remember. Philosophy Tube made a video about it a long time ago, and I don't remember exactly what she said. I clearly didn't learn much from it. But, like, the idea, I think part of the idea is that, oh no, she killed it! Agro! Oh, well, that's not my fault again. I've only killed one lizard myself. Oh, Agro. I gotta calm her down. Agro, I'm not angry. Agro, where'd you go? I hear you. Oh, there you are. Agro. Did you get another one? You killed 2 more lizards? Or is that other one okay? That other one might be okay. It's just not moving. Agro. Ah. After this is all done, I'm gonna have a stern talk with you about the demon lizards. Ooh, the Blasted Lands. We're gonna go back to the Blasted Lands, because I think that's where the next Colossus actually is. All Death of the Author gives you is the tool to say your intent is not more or less valuable than my view. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what it boils down to, right? At least on a surface level, you're able to, like, interpret a work however you want, as long as you can kind of justify it. But and people can counteract, like, your opinion on it to provide counter evidence and so on. Also, I think this is the gate toward the final Colossus, and I just want to go here because I've never gone here before you actually need to. I just want to see what it looks like. Or maybe Dorman says something coming down here. Bird. Special door. It's got the Twilight mirror in it. You can't shake the knowledge that the author is a piece of shit, then it's like, well, yeah, you can't really force yourself to forget or forgive, yeah. Oh. Oh, I thought it was, like, forming. From this angle, it looked like, oh, it's partially formed. Based on how many Colossuses I've killed, but no, it's just, like, you can see through it a little bit. That's cool. I just had to visit. Yeah, it's true. It's like, I think in that instance where there's, like, a problematic author, or a real problem author, I think you kind of have to... I saw a video on that recently that I can't remember who it was by, but it's, I am subscribed to them on YouTube now. They talked about a particular author who came out as really bad recently. and was very vehement about denying how bad he was. But and part of that video was talking about how you when that sort of thing happens, you kind of have to reevaluate your, or like a healthy thing to do is like reevaluate your relationship with that author and their work, and decide if you really, if like the work stands alone away from the author's ideas, or if like the author's ideas and like their actual personality kind of infect the whole work and you just didn't notice before. Because that's like a common thing. You never know. There are people who do mental gymnastics to try and say that's not what the work said. Yeah, that's true. Which author was it? Do I have to say? The pretty recent one who everybody used to love and like couldn't imagine him doing anything bad ever, and he did some of the worst things you can do to women. That one. You think yeah. I think you got it this now, Mav. I mean, because like the easier example to talk about is J.K. Rowling, although I hesitate to do that because like it's very easy to invite like misogynist discussion, like misogynists when you criticize a woman author, even though she's got some really bad ideas too. On the thought of like the work, like can you still enjoy the work? Like her novels, if you pay more attention to them, have a lot of really shitty, shady stuff in them that I can't enjoy anymore. Is the share name of the popular meme musician? Mate? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it is. It is Neil Gaiman, Crooked Mantis. And I actually don't know his work well enough to like even talk about it, so my touchstone is J.K. Rowling just because she's similarly famous, and yeah, we don't have to dance around it. I just don't know how much it'll like trigger people to talk about it, and like I don't want to. For anybody who has read what Gaiman did, it's very like I don't want to talk about it. Like it's very bad. I think I can talk about Rowling because like it's easy to discuss. Like she's been very like ideologically driven, and she's giving money to bad people, but it's also like she didn't like abuse people as far as I know, like physically, and pass herself off as a progressive person in the meantime. Point being, and in Rowling's instance, I can't look at Harry Potter the same at all. Like it just and upon further inspection, there's some really nasty commentary, like there's fat phobia and like some nasty commentary about like how women should be and should not be. Like what, like Harry's, like one of the, like there's the really mean, like aunt of Harry's who comes to visit once and like is described as having like a mustache. And like, oh, it's like, not only is she evil, but she's ugly and unfeminine. She may as well be a man. Like that kind of thing. And it's like, it's pervasive through her work. Like you can't get away from it. Oh, avoiding his name can be harmful in a sense that people may not know. That's true, that's true. I was weighing up whether I should just say it outright or not, but it's, yeah, you're right. It should be clear who I'm talking about. Because also, sometimes there are just a lot of people and you don't know which one. There are a lot of like bad authors who have come out lately as terrible people, or have been otherwise exposed as terrible people. Oh, poor little guy's stuck. Don't worry, I'll get you out of there. Oh no, I did kill it this time. Aw. I'm sorry, Demon Lizard. I freed you from your fate only for you to die. Dang. Do I need a penance? Do I need to suffer a penance of some kind? I don't think you can like JK's worth, as she specifically donates any money she gets to terrible people. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's an interesting thing too. Because she's still alive and profiting from her work and also directing it towards her like really harmful and dangerous ideas. I feel weird saying dangerous idea. That feels like a... But you know what I mean. Towards her very harmful... She's been doing very harmful behavior with the money she earns. Like, don't support her by any means. But I think I also don't want to condemn anybody who felt seen by Harry Potter and like by like this outsider story, because that is also like a valid feeling to have, I think. And it's why it makes some of these authors, some of these creators really difficult. Because there are certainly like fan communities and things where you can like get together and like enjoy things. And I think the Harry Potter movies they didn't do enough, but they did a lot to correct for a lot of the harmful ideas in the writing. There's a very good video a while ago critiquing JK's writing for how to upheld the status quo. Yeah, is that Sean's video? That's the one that I watched most, that I really remember the most. Oh, right, we're not going to the desert for this one. We're going underground, I forgot. Under the temple, he said. I forgot. Yeah, it's Sean's video. Yeah. People should reevaluate it in light of her actions. Yeah, exactly. So, like, the next step from that is, like, reevaluating your relationship with a creator's work and, like, what is it that you liked about the Potter stories? And, like, you know, can you still enjoy elements of it? Is there other art that maybe speaks more meaningfully to you? Like, I think the one guy who, for the life of me, I can't remember their name, their channel, but they talked about like breaking up with Neil Gaiman like it was a relationship, and you know, you don't have to regret how that relationship was or how it shaped you or how you felt. Turtle. There are turtles in this game? Hang on. Here I thought there were only birds and lizards, but there's another creature. Oh, careful, Agro. Stay quiet. We don't want to scare it. Yeah, you're rereading a childhood book. Oh, what book, Maverinthia? I can almost call you Mantis Rinthia? It's a turtle. Or tortoise? I think because it's on the land, it's a tortoise. Turtles like to live in water. This guy's kind of big. Oh. See, they call this the end of the thing. Mantis Rinthia, yeah. Is that it's your second form? A sprout turned into a mantis. What could be more dangerous? Okay, where are we going? Oh, we are going this way. It's in... Oh, I'm here. The tortoise marks the entrance. Okay, Agro, I know you're going to want to follow me, but you probably can't. Yeah, I think my mom was recently gathering some old... Crooked man. I think my mom was gathering some old media and stuff. Like, she got a DVD of Milo and Otis, and I was like, kind of like, I was trying to like, I don't know if you're gonna enjoy it as much as you remember, without saying exactly like why. Are you afraid to name the book because it includes dated references to First Nations people? Yeah, you don't have to, if you'd rather not. We can talk about Milo and Otis a little bit. It's real bad. It's famously the, I think, only movie featuring animals that's been produced in the US and doesn't feature the, like, ASPCA or whatever it is, the, like, no animals were harmed thing, because they couldn't exactly prove that no animals were harmed for sure. And, based on the Japanese film where the footage was used from it, animals were definitely harmed in this. Also, I just realized you can move the camera in the cutscenes, just like an Eco. But, yeah, Milo and Otis is something... I have very fond memories of watching that movie as a kid, but I cannot recommend it now. It's very, it's not good. It's very bad. Like, animals being harmed, on camera bad. And, they cut out... Like, I forget what the original Japanese film is called, but it was made in Japan and there were protests and things. From what I hear. And, that one was much more gruesome. Like, you actually... Like multiple, like, dogs and cats being, like, ending up dead because they, like, fought a bear or something. And a lot of that is cut out of Milo and Otis, so you don't really see them getting hurt, but, like, you know that they were not safe. Like, if you're paying attention, you're like, okay, this You know, this cat riding down a river in a box is, like, probably not okay. And it's a real shame, because, like, I think that's a story that I think deserves, like, is one of a very few things that I would like to see remade. Because you could remake it in a safe way and tell this story of, like, oh, a dog and a cat who met as children on a farm and they became best friends, and then an accident happened where they got split up and sent out into the world, and they like don't meet up until years later, and they're like, you know, out in the dangerous world. But like you could do that in a safe and like humane way, making a film like that. But the original film is not that. I'm sure I can think of other stuff as well. Like old Disney movies that I used to watch probably don't hold up great anymore. Oh, it's the beardy man. I wonder if it hasn't seen me. If I can kind of sneak around a little. No, I think it's seen me. Okay, I think I remember how this plays out, but let's see. Oh. Yeah. Bam! Smash. Yeah. I don't know. I think meanwhile there are a lot of more wonderful and wholesome things that we could be watching and enjoying, and like modern creators who are telling more modern progressive kind of stories about more relevant things. Or not even that modern. Or what was it called? Hell Followed With Us, I think, is about like there's like a death cult and a trans kid and somebody who's supposed to be like the who's supposed to bring on the end of the world. It's an interesting book that I haven't started yet, but I'm eager to do it. Okay, I'm trying to remember. We have to climb up, and I'm trying to remember where we go exactly. No. Boo, 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 boo. Where do we go? Do I have to go back this way where it came out of? That might be it. I might have like wasted all that time. Oh no, it's slow enough that I can get here, I think. Oh wait. No, I can't. That's not it either. Oh. I didn't crouch soon enough. That's being huge and having to deal with tiny things. Oh yeah, but like being a huge creature and dealing with like tiny creatures. You know, a lot of games have segments where tiny things latch onto you and you have to like roll or jump or shake them off, like Super Metroid. Yeah. Wind Waker had some of that too, with the little dust bunny like guys. Okay, wait, I think this is it, actually. It comes looking, and then I can grab onto its beard, I think. Hehehe. The whistle. I'm glad you mentioned the whistle earlier, Crooked Mantis. Yo. Oh, the Fatalis Calico armor features a tiny hunter on the back? That's so cute. Aw. I never got to Fatalis in Worlds. I'd really like to one of these days. Oh. Oh gosh. I don't know what the plant is here, but there is a plant on this one. Okay, let's recover our grip a little bit. That's why you should never have a beard for tiny hunters. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, it's sticking me in the wall. Oh, I waited too long. Oh, careful. Now where is it? It's on its back, is it? Is it the other one, I think? Oh, hang on. Hang on there, buddy. You gotta hold tight while I gotta deal with something. There we go. Oh. Oh, there it is. I see it. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Golly. Golly. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Great. Quick wander. We have to get up. We have to get back. I was trying to recover more gauge and I just like let go for too long. Oh, a Minotaur Colossus. Yeah, it's got the little horns, huh? And it's in like a it's like underground, like sealed away. It could be like in maybe I wonder if they wanted to do a labyrinth and they just like that was just too much. It makes kind of like ox or pig sounds as well, doesn't it? It was a good shout, Mav. Whoa. Oh. Quick. I think, if I remember correctly, every Colossus sigil point does have a plant on it. Which is to say, it does have a spot where you won't get, like, shaken off when the Colossus is, like, writhing. But for the life of me, I don't know what, like, any of them are. Except for, like, the first two that I, like, learned about the other day. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. It's not on its stomach, is it? Or its chest? Oh, I think it is. Jeez. I'm getting swung around all over. No, it's not here. It's on its arm or something. Link Zelda 2 noises, yeah. I better go now before I get stomped on. Oh yeah, and it's got like the back kind of backwards legs like you would have on a hooved creature. Whoops. Okay, let's figure out from the ground. Oh gosh, that's not what I wanted. Turn around first. Its hand? Oh. How do I get on its hand? Not that way, obviously. Maybe when we're in here, it puts its hand near the ground. Oh, when it stomps. I want to see, though. Let's see. It's kind of like Gaius again, except that instead of the sword, it's the hand. Oh, come on. Nope. Oh, come on. Give me a chance. God, it's so tempting to fill up the bar when you're stabbing, but you really, like, can't most of the time. There we are. And I love how heroic the music gets to really draw you in. Kind of trick you and indulge in your own foolish heroism, but yeah, gets stabbed in the hand, dies. Yeah, Colossus, it kept its second heart in its hand. It was a bad idea. Okay, good. This game doesn't have any like low-level background noise. I've been keeping an eye out for that because Eco had like noise that I had to like, filter out a little. Is this the game that's for Wrecking It, Hero? Oh, thanks for wrecking it. I don't think so. Or is that a? Do you mean is that a TV? Is that a trope name? It might be. Yeah. I think that one might apply, kind of. I can't find the entry on TV tropes, but yeah. Oh, this one! The Thunder Sea Serpent! I like this one. Beardy Minotaur was a pretty cool Colossus, too. Yeah, basically doing your quest is what causes the calamity and not the big bad. Arguably, yes. But I feel like there's maybe a subset of that trope that is more relevant in Shadow of the Colossus. Also, I want to see if we can get how close we can get to the birds real quick. Yeah, I mean, you'll see as we get to the ending exactly how that plays out. Got 5. Didn't I get... or did I only get 5 Colossus? I thought I got a 6th one, but I think it's only 5. Moved a little too much. It's hard to tell with mono. I feel like Wanderer's face is getting dirtier, and like his neck in particular. It's almost like the demon thing. The demon like arm growth from Princess Mononoke. Which I wonder when Mononoke came out. Maybe that's partially an influence on this. Oh, did I get 6? Eh. You needed 60. You got 6. I don't even remember where that's from. Does she have no shoes? What? Oh, it's the barefoot maiden thing again, just like with the Orda. Dang it. I don't know. My only guess is that she to be fair, she didn't walk here. Guess. I think there's something like purity in like having your feet bare, like you're not afraid of walking on the ground or whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to defend it. My only guess, something that would make sense in the story, is that like Wander snatched her immediately out of the sacrifice ritual as soon as it was done. That would make some sense to me. And so, like, that's why I feel like she's in her sacrifice gown, whatever it was. Well. Should we explore around? Normally the stream would be almost done, but I'd like to go toward the next Colossus and see if we can find a shrine for it. So we're going north. Jesus was barefoot a lot of times, if that helps the image at all. Oh, she's Jesus. Of course. And we're, whatever, we're doubting Thomas or something, I don't know. We're the guy who went to check up on the thing and found that the rock had been moved. Was that a shrine there? It looks like it's, you see it like way up on the thing? That could be a shrine. There's usually one near a Colossus. Like, because whoever set up these Colossus in the first place probably needed resting places on the way. Yeah, being barefoot is something you see a lot with the girls with white dresses. Yeah, I think Jesus would have worn Jesus is often depicted as barefoot. There's something like kind of holy about that, I think. But I don't know. I think you're right, Mav. He probably would have worn sandals a lot of the time, just because like you're living out in a hot, arid area, and you kind of do want to have sandals. The only thing I can think of is, like, when he walked on water, he was probably barefoot, because, like, you don't... Like, the sandals would probably not... I don't know if the sandals would, like, have the holiness that they need to have to do that. Like, he kind of have to be barefoot for, like, the power of God to do its thing. Oh, wait, did I miss the shrine before? Oh, cool, we can get this shrine. I used to live in Florida, so you know how hot. You know about hot sand and bare feet, yeah. I mean, I live up in the cold north of the United States, and it's nice to be barefoot around the house, but as long as it's not really cold out. Because often it is cold, like this time of year anyway, it's like too cold. If the heat's working alright, then maybe you can go barefoot, but generally nope. This is nicer than having your feet constricted all day. But sandals do the job, if you can wear them. Oh, maybe I have been to this shrine and I just didn't save at it? I have, because this lizard has been tailed. So let's save here. It also doesn't track dirt through the house. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I typically wear socks around the house to stay warm. And even that is not as comfortable as barefoot. I might also just have, like, tight socks. Hang on. No, I think it's different. That sword drawing sound effect sounds a lot like some sword sounds in Castlevania Symphony of the Night to me. Which would be very strange unless they're from the same sound library. No, 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 don't jump. Okay. I don't think we should jump here, Agro. I love how big and expansive this whole thing is. Like, in keeping with my comment about places in a video game not needing to have utility, like the size and the scale of Shadow of the Colossus, I think it's perfect for having these giant creatures that you have to fight. But also, it speaks to just how empty this place is. In like a good way. It just has this mood, this feeling that I really like. Oh, what's this fog? Oh, these are the geysers. I think that's not where we're going yet. So we want to go this way. Somewhere this way. In here? No, that's not a way. I wanna try and find a new shrine if we can. Is all. Yeah, I think we want to go up towards like B1 or C1 there. Yeah, I do like to take off my shoes at houses, even at friends' houses, friends' apartments and things. I feel like it's just generally nice to do. They don't have to clean up too much either. I think Agro just killed another lizard. Although, maybe that was my fault because I'm riding Agro right now. I'm kind of in control. I'm sorry. It's like I realized I never paid my penance for all the head crabs we killed in Half-Life. I should do that at some point. I think I said that there's that mod where you play I think it's a Half-Life 1 mod where you play as a head crab. I think I should do that at some point. Maybe after Colossus and Last Guardian, maybe that's the next playthrough I do. Apropos of nothing, just a I forget what it's called, but like the head crab. Half-Life 1 head crab game. Yeah, which way from here, though? What's straight north from here? I wonder, can we even get there this way? Oh, you know what? I think there's a path ahead where there's a turn. Okay, let me take that real quick. There's a path ahead where the right turn, the right fork was where we went to fight another Colossus earlier. And so I think the left fork will take us to the new one. Yeah. Oh yeah, also I was just reminded of how, like, apparently you can trigger something that they fixed with the PAL version of this game is that you could previously trigger one of the Colossus early. I think it's Colossus number 4, the horse one, that we just fought this stream. And, I'm curious what that looks like in the PAL version, because, like, it's just, like, when we got there, it's just sort of sitting there. And, I wonder if, what they did for the PAL version. Oh, speaking of SFX in games, watching someone play Custom Robo 64 and the robot launch noises. It's the old cartoon bone clattering noise and glorp goop noise. Oh, I gotta see that. Custom Robo is one of those games that I've heard about cursorily, but, like, I've never really encountered it. I don't even know what it's like. Like, you actually build robots in that game, right? Out of parts and, like, battle with them. I should check it out. Especially since I have a flash cart. I don't know if it was released in the US, but I could play it. Whether on stream or not is another question, but I mean, I could play it on stream. It's just whether we want to do that at some point. Yeah, lizards at the fruit tree. Maybe not, because there's a lizard at the shrine. You have one robot you can customize. You like the 64 version because pretty man bots. Oh, there's a GameCube version. Maybe that's the one I've heard of. GameCube makes some more robot. That's neat. Oh, oops. Oh, pressing the wrong button. I'll check it out. I might already have a ROM for Custom Robo 64. If like I said, it's not Japanese only. Oh, I probably could have ridden Agro up here. Okay. Oh. Oh, and we kind of went the wrong way? We'll go the right way next time. Oh, there's a fan translation. Oh, of course. Rely on the fans to come up with a fan translation. Oh, okay. Oh, dang. I keep putting away my bow because I don't want to scare the lizard. Oops. Well, that'll do it. Oh, it stopped real fast. Okay, the arrow's stuck, so I think it comes loose now. Yay, thank you, lizard. And I didn't kill you this time because I care. Yeah, there are a lot of good fan translations out there. I don't know if it's good, but I remember hearing of Racing Lagoon got a pretty complete translation recently, and that was neat to hear about. Because that game looks crazy and weird. And it might be terrible, I don't know. Yeah, the lizard losing their tail is very painful. Yeah, I know. I know, but I want the grip gauge. I don't know. Can we pretend that the demon lizards in this world, it's not painful if they have the sparkly tail, and like it's actually most of the lizard. You'll notice that most of the lizards don't have sparkly tails, so like the sparkly tail lizards are actually like their tail's a burden, and it like is painful to have the sparkly juices in it. We don't have to go that far. I'd like to pretend that it's not like really bad and painful for them. It's just scary. It's just scary. Because this does have, if you think about it too much, the game does have a little bit of a colonialist bent to it, where we're coming into this largely untouched land and taking the fruit and the lizard tails and killing the giant creatures that live here. Even though we'll hear it later, like in a cutscene, but I think the implication is that these guardians, these colossuses, were created to seal Dorman's power away. And so the colossus are unnatural, like human constructions. They're more like golems, I think. That's how I've always thought of them. And that's why you have these little like shadow creatures, like at the end, these shadow people. Like they represent the colossus, but maybe they're also people who gave their souls to like embody the each colossus. Yeah, we're unsealing the evil. Well, we're doing Dorman's bidding because Dorman promised us to revive Mono. So maybe Dorman's evil? I don't know. Maybe. There's Agro rushing up to say, well, I know the truth, I know the secrets, I know I can tell you, I know I read the wiki. I've studied the texts. Well, anyway. Similar to the plot of Cult of the Lamb. Oh, I guess so. I mean, I think Cult of the Lamb is very much more explicitly like, I am an evil god and you will do my bidding for your life. I like that plot. I like that plot a bit better than this one, where it's like, no, you died and I'm I've brought you back to life as my minion. Rather than, like, we're making a deal with the devil to restore Barefoot Pale Maiden. But yeah, I mean, I think Agro kind of knows what he's doing, but he's supposed to be kind of the foolish young man who's meddling with powerful things, you know? So yeah, I guess it is kind of similar to Cult of the Lamb. Except that this is Agro, Wanderers coming into this willingly. We don't even know if Mono wants to be revived. Nobody asked her. What's her perspective on this? Can we do a seance? Mono, if you can hear me, make a noise. Whisper on the wind. Oh. At any rate, it's time to end the stream. I got over a little bit and we found a new shrine, so it's worth it. But thank y'all for joining me. Pleasure having y'all here. Glad to see you come back, Crooked Mantis, and always a joy having you here with us, Maverinthia. Yeah, I'll continue on Monday. I'm probably busy on the weekend. I don't think I'm gonna stream on Saturday. I might play this in my off time a little. Well, I thought about playing this in my off time a little bit, but we're encountering the lizards kind of naturally to build up the grip gauge, because one of my goals is to climb the temple, climb the cathedral. So I don't think I need to play outside of the game very much. So that's all for now. Thank y'all again, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.